Hello guys, Ari back in the sketchy basement like I said in last video. This is episode 3 of Learn How to Do Kendama. I'm just posting random videos of how to do different tricks. I'm not going in order. I did kind of in order a little bit, but then I just was like, eh. So now, this one is going to be, maybe it's episode 4. Sorry, don't really know. I think it's episode 4. Episode something. And this one is going to be juggle. So if you don't know what juggle looks like, this is what it looks like. And then you just get spike. How did I miss that spike? Here's a more clean juggle. There we go. Okay, so that's juggle. You're just juggling it, pretty scripted. Easy to tell what you're supposed to do-ish. But this trick probably has the most tips and things you're going to need to do. Even though it's not the hardest trick, it needs so many tricks to get the perfect Ken flip, to get perfect tap and everything. So keep watching this. You're going to need every single tip to master this juggle. Okay, I'm just going to go right into it. First thing you're going to do is have Ken flip down. Just like perfect Ken flip in your hand. Watch my last video of Learn How to Do Kendama. This will help so much. Just do a Ken flip. Sorry. You just do a Ken flip. You're going to want to get that down so you can do it in your juggle like this. I did one in there if you didn't see that. Okay, so, yeah, you're also preferably juggling with 2 or 3 balls, like actually just juggling balls. If you don't know how to juggle, watch tutorials on it, but otherwise you don't actually need to. It just helps. But you don't really have to. It just helps a lot. So now, yeah, for the juggle. Sorry, I just woke up like 15 minutes ago, and I'm filming for some kendama stuff. But anyway, so first step, pull up. You need to pull up. Perfect. So you're going to get on big cup, holding it in the Ken flip grip that we talked about in the last episode. So you're going to be holding it at the end, back here, to get a perfect Ken flip. So hold it back here, pull up, and when it's right here, you're going to do a Ken flip and catch it. So that's what I just want you to do right now. Pull it up. It's going to be kind of hard. It might fall down like that. So just try to catch the Ken flip before it hits the ground. This might be a little challenging, but you need to get that Ken flip down. And make sure your juggle, always work on it being like this and not like this. Otherwise, it's going to mess up the whole thing if it's like this. And you're going to have the Ken on the outside and the Tama on the inside. So, pull it up to the side, do a Ken flip. Just do a very fast Ken flip, because otherwise you're not going to be able to catch it. And don't do a Ken flip as you're pulling it up. You're going to pull it up and then do a Ken flip, and then have it fall down. Otherwise, it's going to look like this. It's just going to, the ball's not going to go anywhere. So, pull it up, then do a Ken flip and catch it. Pull up the Tama, chest height, neck height actually. Yeah, that was neck height. And then, yeah, you just pull it up, fast Ken flip. Get that down nice and fast and perfect. Sorry, words are a little, can't think that much. Sorry. Then, next step will be do this. Wait, that was like the whole juggle. Sorry. Next step is going to be like this. Oh, sorry, I can't even think. So it's going to be... No. Okay, the next step is going to be this. Pull it up. When it's right here, you do a Ken flip. But you don't catch the Ken flip. You catch the Tama. Okay? So try that. Pull it up. It's actually... I think it's easier than the last one. So, get that times. Get that nice Ken flip where you normally would catch it, but you're holding onto the Tama. Hold up. Okay. Once you got that down, we are going to do the next step. So you pull it up to a Ken flip, grab the Tama, but you don't actually grab it. You're going to tap it this time. And then you're going to grab the Ken. So this is a pretty big step. There's a lot of stuff to do. I'll give you tips along the way. But you pull it up. That was the end. What the heck? Pull it up, Ken flip, and you just let the Tama fall down. Let it fall. Trust me, you're gonna not want to do the full thing yet. Yours is not gonna look this clean. It's probably gonna look nowhere close to this, but that's because I've been doing this juggle for a long time, so don't worry. Yours will look amazing soon. Yeah. Sorry. Next thing, so once you got that down, I can't even remember what the step was. Oh yeah, you just do most of the juggle without landing it. So you're gonna pull it up, flip the ken, tap that, grab it back, and pull down. It's a lot of stuff to do, but you'll eventually get it. And make sure you tap the tama higher than you flip the ken, so you can have time to catch the ken, look for the tama, and land it on. Otherwise, if you barely tap it, you're gonna go down. It's gonna look like awful. So, tap the tama higher. Make sure, that's the thing I don't really like to do this step a ton, is because you're used to grabbing onto the tama. So yours is you're probably not gonna want to let go of the tama, and you're gonna end up throwing it instead of tapping it. So pull it up, ken flip, tap, grab ken flip. What you can help with that is holding the ken in your right hand and the tama in your left hand, and doing ken flip, doing this motion. If you didn't see that, you're doing a ken flip, and as soon as you let go, you tap the tama with your hand and then catch it. So like this. It's going to help with the juggle because you're doing that in the juggle. Watch me do that in the juggle. See that? I did it in there. Watch. Perfect. So you can work on that if you need to have the perfect tap. If you're used to grabbing it, try that exercise for a while until you get that good. And then go back to your juggle, and it should be better. Okay, that was bad, but one tip is, sorry, it's loud upstairs. One tip is to catching it. Oh, look. Okay, you're not gonna know what to look at. You might be looking forward at someone who you're doing it to. Do not do that whatsoever. If you're by yourself or even with friends, just stare on the kendama. You might not know what part to look at which times. I do. Most of the time you're going to be looking at the ken, I think, or the tama. What you're going to be doing is looking at the tama until you pull it up about here. Then you look at the ken. As you start doing the ken flip, a lot of stuff. As you start doing ken flip, well, let me just do a juggle. You basically watch the ken the whole time until you land the tama. So you watch the tama as it comes up, and then you watch the ken flip. You don't watch yourself doing the tap much. It's hard to watch so many things at once because you want to make sure you're doing it perfectly right. But you just need and then, yeah. Sorry. Next step, the last step, is just landing it. You might already not even need the step, but just do the thing, pull it up, ken flip tap, and then try to land it on. So, this. You're right here. Now you have time to catch that tama as long as you're tapping it high enough. Remember to tap it and tap it high enough. And your juggle might look like it's going like this, and it's like this. Look at it. I know someone who does that. Who's working on juggle. Yours looks like that. It's perfectly fine. But just try to perfect it like this by doing this exercise. Get used to having them far apart, or even pulling it up, tapping it, throwing it on a big cup, or something like that. You want your juggle to be far apart, not like this far, but you want it to be a good amount apart, where not where they hit, but you want it to not collide like this. And it's not the right kind of juggle. So make sure you get a perfect hand flip in it. Tap it high enough. There's a lot of tips in this. There's more tips. I just can't think of every single one because there's so many. But eventually you can do doubles, triples. Someone did like 300 or something. I can't believe it. I've only gotten like quad. Yeah. Just once you do that, just go over the tama, cushion your landing, bend your knees, especially. Make sure to bend your knees on all these kendama tricks. It looks kind of stupid. You probably don't want to. But if no one's around, no one's going to really care. And it doesn't look that dumb when you're actually doing it. It's going to help your landing so much with juggle. A lot of times it's going to fall off. But if you fell down with it, you can catch it a lot easier. So, that's juggle. There's more tips. If you have any questions, please ask. If you have any videos, any suggestions of videos in general, but if you have any of like tutorials of what you want, I can try. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video.